Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live! Hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast. Vegan Steven podcast is a parody of a podcast. Vegan Steven's a fictional character. All the characters and events in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and due to its content should not be viewed by anyone. Turn it off! Don't be listening to it. It's strictly over 21 and you have to be moved out of home to listen to this as well. And you also have to have a mortgage. Otherwise you can't. If you don't have a mortgage you cannot listen to the Vegan Steven podcast. Unfortunately, that's just basic rules. Now, Wazam! Man, I got new. I got all these special effects. Up at. Oh no! It didn't work. Doesn't work. It stopped working. Ah, lads. Man. Come on, special effects. Alright, so. Oh, that was heartbreaking. Talk about letting the team down. Oh, lads. Anyway. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? Yeah, so today on the show, we are talking about Elon Musk had an old chat. It's #1 trending on YouTube with Joe Rogan. And people are very interested in it because he talks about the old coronavirus and he says some very naughty things, one or two conspiratorial things about profiteering kind of things, and talks a little bit about I don't know, he just had a kid and he gave it a few numbers for its name, which is cool. Personally, what I like to do is when I have kids, I like to have a kid and then let them wait till they grow up to 18 and then let them choose their own gender. Because if you don't do that, you're a fascist. Alright. I've been up all night reading BuzzFeed and I'm after turning into a I'm after getting shy now. Oh, lads. The awkward time when you try to make a joke and the whole room goes silent and you're like, oh man, gonna have to apologise now. I should look. You're making me insecure. No one is like that. Sick culture. Keep your product. I'm not inferior. There's always an excuse to smoke. I drink to the poverty, wealth divide the ads, abuse my heart choking as I fall low and by. Built-in obsolescence, command, pushing insurance, we've had it. You close-minded prick, you're dragging us down. Televisions brainwashing us, dumb down. Ethics will make you broke, as if they were a selfish hope. The fool's thought is on my throat. I'll kick and scream until I buy thee. Built-in obsolescence, command, pushing insurance, I've had it. You close-minded prick, you're dragging Televisions brainwashing us, dumb down. Vegan Steven podcast, everyone. The ads tell us what we want. 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 You close-minded prick, you're dragging us down. Televisions brainwashing us, dumb down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. It is 4 minutes to 1 p.m. So it's 12:56. It is Wednesday 13th, 2020. And just let me treble check that the live chat is on, because there was a technical issue yesterday or something. I don't know what the crack with the live chat is. It seems to like turn off or not save the chat or something. I don't know. Sure, listen. This is the way it is. Oh jeez. It's Elon Musk, eh? So yesterday a film was released, or at least it was available to some. So I have a film review for you as well. It's a film called Al Capone. In a world where some old lad is walking around with carrots in his mouth. Starring Matt Hardy. Oh, Matt Hardy, I love you! And that other lad who you don't know, but he's in loads of films. Oh yeah, he's really cool. I think I'll go see that. Directed by some lad you've never heard of. There you have it. So I watched it last night, and so Al Capone, notorious lad who's mad for sorry, what the fuck? I'm looking at fucking shape-shifting lizards here. This is what you have. Live people should not be allowed near their laptops when they're live broadcasting, man. Do you ever try to talk to someone on their laptop and they're just like, yeah. Alright, so I'm clicking in. Grand. Gotta treble check the live chat is on. Oh God. Please hold. Man, I used to love playing that. Don't play. I used to love playing that Ralph Harris theme tune. That was my ringtone from Pet Rescue. I think it's like super upbeat, like fucking brass section, and it was so uplifting. It was like, oh yeah, today on Pet Rescue, we're having a... And then a load of dodgy shit came out about him, allegedly that he was touching people who are underage and so on. And then I couldn't have it as my fucking ringtone anymore. Because when it goes off on the bus now, everyone's just like, that fucking, did you not hear about your man? It's like, yeah, I heard, but I still like it. Like, no, get rid of it. This is live. Right, is that it? Grand. Chat is away. Hopefully it just won't go missing. Alright, should listen. That's it. You know, you can only do your best. it'd be gas being in government, because no matter what you do, there's half the country's giving out to you and just saying, oh, you big silly billies. Oh, okay, here we go. Manage moderators, participants, pop out chat, toggle. We'll never know, lads. We'll never know. Participants. I don't know how to do this. Alright, I'll never know. Right. Okay. This is that kind of thing. Do you ever, if anyone went to fucking, just know you're in education or whatever the fuck, and you show up and the lecturer is drinking a fucking cup of coffee and you're like, here. I came all this way just to watch some lad and drink his cup of coffee. What's all this about? Just there you have it. Okay, so there's a film out, Al Capone, hot off the shelf. Nobody's watched it. It was only out, like, I think the first review was out yesterday. So I watched it. Oh yeah, I have information that you want to know. Oh, that's right. So Al Capone, I'm a big fan. Now as for the film, yeah, it's very good. Visually, if you watched it with the sound off, you'd just be like, oh, it's fucking class. Visually, it's lovely. As for everything else, you'll be confused from start to finish. When you get there, I'd say you'd be like, here, I didn't sign up for this, and I was like, I'll give it a minute, and it kind of just stayed the same the whole way through. So here's the plot twist. It's just hashtag no spoilers. It's just like it's just Al Capone. And he's allowed out of prison because his mental health's gone down the shitter. Al Capone went to jail for not paying his taxes because that was the only thing. The tax evasion was the only crime people could convict him of, and they wanted to stop him breaking the law and all these things. So notorious kind of gangster, very famous, iconic even in his own lifetime. So he's in prison, having the lols, and then he started losing his mind. And then they let him out of prison to live his last year or something, because he was fucking defecating on himself. That's a lot in the film. Oh, it's fucking, it's very good. There's it's just, he keeps shitting himself. It's very good. It's very good. But the whole film is very confusing because a lot of it's basically, as far as I can make out, it's meant to simulate dementia. So the whole thing doesn't really make sense. There's characters brought in and out that never repeat. He's doing those classic scenes where he's talking to like a lad who isn't there, and then it's revealed like, oh Jesus, oh my god, that character was never really alive, oh my god. So there's loads of like, I guess it's just a simulation of someone like fucking losing their minds. There was a similar film to that, which was, I think it was called Thatcher, and it had a Margaret Thatcher film. There's a film similar to that, was like Margaret Thatcher was losing her mind, The Iron Lady is that was 2001, the historical drama. I think it's starring one of this podcast sponsors, Margaret Thatcher. No, wait, sorry, not that one. Who's that guy? Meryl Streep. Jeez, there's loads of pictures of her with fucking Harvey Weinstein, but sure, we won't say anything. And Oprah, sure does. Meryl Streep, sponsoring the podcast, now enter to one of the honorary positions of gods. Thank you, Oprah Winfrey's, for joining the list of the gods. Meryl Streep, guest starring today, and there you have it. Elon Musk. So the Elon Musk set out a load of tweets there, and people were like, "Oh, he's lost his mind. He's gone on drugs, man." People are like, who's he hanging out with this woman with all the tattoos and the big ears? So people are calling her big ears. Not me, because that would be rude, inappropriate, and derogatory towards women, wouldn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Would it not? So I'd like to think we have some class here on the show. So I would not nickname her big ears, because that would just be rude, inappropriate, and we would not do that. No, 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 no. It will not happen here. Not here today. Thank you. Capone. So the whole film is fucking brilliant, but then you're like, oh wow, where's this all going? Oh fuck yeah, fucking he's out with the fucking gun and all this stuff. Oh fucking brilliant. And then the film it just ends being confused, and you're like, ah fuck yeah, just had dementia. So to be honest, in hindsight, it is very good, and I was waiting for it to come out for a long time. I was just a bit raging because I thought he'd be going around fucking shooting people and all this mad shit. But in fact, the whole film was dementia. So, like, he forgets who his own wife and kids are, like that kind of stuff. And it's very emotional. I loved they put light comedy in it and stuff. Like, he shot himself, but he kind of just made light of it and stuff, and it was the juxtaposition of the two was very, very, very well done, and the whole thing was fucking brilliant. I was just like, the reason I didn't like it is because I was expecting nice, Martin Scorsese style, Leonardo da Vinci, fucking Caprio, fucking mental, high budget, plot twists and all, I don't know. And it wasn't basically what I thought it was. So the ad misled me, but I'm not sorry. It was good. So a surprise 8 out of 10. Possibly 10 out of 10. Nah, it's very emotional and hard to watch because we all know of people, I guess, you know, lose their minds and like, who are you? And old people with dementia, like, who used to be like, oh, how are you getting on, Harry? And they just like look at you real suspicious, and they're like, who the fuck are you? And it's it's not nice. Things like, people just not knowing who you are and all that stuff. People getting old. So there was a lot of angry comments. People saying, oh, we didn't appreciate the comedy, how they made light of not Parkinson's. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. People are sensitive, and that's just part of life. We're all sensitive, aren't we? Ba 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 ba. So here's a few little details. Written by Josh Tank, starring Tom Hardy, Linda Cardial, Jack Warner, they're all there. And fuck. Right. Are they saying something with the Irishman? Fanny called last half hour of the Irishman crossed with the Citizen Kane. What would you be at, lads? Elon Musk, a timeline of Tesla factory standoff. Ooh. So Elon Musk had an old. It seems like a bit of a shamdemic man myself now. He's. I wouldn't be promoting anything like shamdemic, just to make that clear. I was just looking into it yesterday. That's all. I'm not one of these anti-lockdown people or I'm not an anti-vaxxer or any of that stuff. Just I was just having a look at it. Just was experimenting at a party with alternative views. So that was fucking Al Capone. Lovely. New episode of Rick and Morty out last night. And they love confusing the fuck out of you. They made some whopper Pornhub jokes. One's about Jesus. Yeah. God bless. The Journal. High Court rejects legal challenge by Gemma O'Doherty and John Waters on COVID-19 laws. I think that was one of the cases where there was a rumour going around that someone was looking for trouble just to go to court over it. But who knows? Who knows? These are just rumours. Oh my god. Facebook says it's flagged 50 million misleading coronavirus posts since March. So that's all the good people who talked about certain vitamins and yeah, I don't know. It's an awkward one because there's lads from Russia and China and all this stuff who are just there to post misleading comments in the some people's trying to stir the pot about China and yeah. There's a lot of lads was it China using this time to take over Hong Kong and reunite it with China. Military, police and all that. Using fucking riot gear and all this crap. Alright, there's 14 comments, so I'm going to just read these before they get turned off. Alright. The Journal. Dada-ie. Taoiseach of Ireland Daniel Radcliffe going into right direction of reopening next week, but testing concerns remain. So Elon Musk was gone. He seemed like a bit of a show me the bodies kind of man. Show me the bodies. He was saying stuff like there was ulterior motives and just a lot of ulterior motives, and it was a bit blown up out of proportion. And he was saying it wasn't just like flu took a break. The flu's still going, which is interesting point. Jerry Adams says UK Supreme Court quashes Jerry Adams in 1970 convictions attempted May's prison escapes. Jeez, that's fucking mental. Jerry Adams attempted to escape from the maze on Christmas Eve. Oh, fuck yeah. Go on, Jerry. Go on. I don't know anything about Jerry Adams, but I just love the way he talks. Come here, sit down there. No, I can't do the accent. Sit down there. Oh, sit down there. No. Moving on. Next. So, is there a few... I can't... Hold on. Gemma O'Doherty against laws introduced due to COVID something. Man, I really want to read the comments. Oh, no comments. It was up 6 hours. Fuck's sake. Damn censorships. To be honest, a lot of the comments are often just, hey, just spam. That just says, check out this porn site. A lot of ones are just going, you effing doozy. So you kind of see why they actually have to block the comments. So it's understandable. I'm not trying to be a paranoid lad. Absolutely. Now there's a lad here. Facebook misinformation. Alright, what's this lad say? Comment number 1. Absolute joke that these platforms are censoring information now like we are kids and cannot come to our own conclusions. Very worrying. Oh, jeepers. Does he have a good point? I don't know. Brain. This is Irish lads, by the way. And they're talking about misinformation being censored on Facebook, which is... It's not censoring if you break the terms of service and nonsense gets taken down. Simple as. Terms of service are literally changing every day, but anyway. Adrian Larkin says, do you not see absolute nonsense that people believe on social media? There's absolute bonkers shit, like there is bonkers shit about coronavirus on social media. It's quite hilarious. Adults are not, unfortunately, unable to come up with their own conclusions and believe everything they read. It's mental, like as soon as you reading is going to be one of the most personal mediums, because if you read it in your own voice, in your own head. Whereas if it's like on the TV, you can just like not look at it or just be like, load of bollocks. But it internalises a lot. There's a slow train coming. Jeez. Here's a quote. There's not a quote, just some lad talking. See, as Bill Gates shares his Facebook, it's fairly safe to say that anything questioning Gates and his vaccine will go down as misleading information. Oh shit, Bill Gates has shares in Facebook, as in, shit, owns a percentage. Jesus. It's mad, there's a lot of paranoia about Bill Gates. I'm a Bill Gates fan, controversially. I think he's fucking gave us Windows, man. I'm a naive lad, I know I'm naive, but sure, listen. I like to see the best in lads. Kilkenny proud. A slowdown coming. Sure, buy a share yourself, and you can become immune to criticism. See, that sounds pretty good. So that's the price of a good reputation, perhaps. Who knows? As train coming, shock horror, misleading information, being labelled misleading. Whatever do we do? All right, just lads shouting on. Gordon Comstock says, established figures on Facebook themselves vastly overestimate the importance of Facebook for Facebook themselves. It is understandable that they would try to present themselves in things like that. Fair, yeah, cool, lovely. Oliver Walker, he wrote like 6 paragraphs. Oliver Walker says, what isn't misleading in the news is very important, and decisions made in Dublin this morning, very happy with that. Others probably not so much. Jeez, this is shit hot off the shelf. It's like, article's only been up an hour or something. Walker, I'm thrilled, but they don't disappear, sadly. And was the onto Raymond Tom? What about the vile content on hold on they can make money from that. And Tony O'Neill just says China, all caps lock, and he got 10 likes. One word. What a baller. Fucking hell. I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna try writing China around place and see if I get loads of likes. I'll be social media famous in, let's write China, go to nap and wake up. Right, this is a lad talking about Jerry Adams escaping from prison. Not to be confused with Jerry Muhammad Adams, who's a resident here of the podcast. Come on. Pull him also in, Ulster, man. Keep it down. He's helping with things. Okay. Great to see the man who risen his life begin pierce to our island, who helped taking the gun of Irish politics, finally sees justice. We're getting into fucking weird shit. Brilliant result, delighted for him. Well done, Jerry. British justice laid bare at once. Do you not agree with the decision? What is all this fucking shit about? Jerry Adams prisoners here. This is the same man who was never in the IRA. he would have gained far more respect if he had admitted to the past. Jeepers. Rather than trying to make out that he was Mother Teresa. Oh my word. Youb, in response to that comment, says, funny, the most watched man during the Troubles wasn't ever arrested for being in the IRA. Why is that? Perhaps it is because he wasn't, and there's no proof of the contrary. This is a classic old, or was he in the IRA or not? People love it. And people love going, oh sure he was, and no, he wasn't. No, it's like an old spooky story. Who knows? BTW, I think that means by the way. I seriously doubt Jerry cases a fig about your respect. Jeepers. In fact, I'm willing to bet, even if he came out and admitted everything you believe him to be guilty of, still, he would never gain your respect. Who in their right mind would want it? Oh! Laying down the law, trick a G. That's TRICIG. Oh my god, and then she just goes on another rant about something else. But anyway, Ed says, Mahan für Jerry. I think that means good man in German. Delighted for Jerry Adams, says justice for him. Here, what did he fucking do? I thought he just escaped. I don't know what the fuck happened. There's no time for context on the show. Come on, let's all go. It's Russia today. US anti-IS, possibly ISIS, chief says his global in Syria is to create a quagmire in Russia, not battle terrorism. Alright. NASA, oh Jesus, quietly buys additional Soyuz, that's SOIZ, seat as SpaceX prepares for historic manned spaceflight. This is the whole Russia today. US kills Telegram cryptocurrency to maintain dollar dominancy. And defeat in the battle of generation or whatever. What I found very, very interesting was the old Mr. Elon Musk lad. He was talking about there's this fucking device they're talking about putting in people's brains, drilling a hole in their skull and putting it in the brains. But it's if you have epilepsy, it can trigger the electrical impulse. It can invert the electrical impulse and cancel it out. Just before you have an epilepsy fit, and even strokes. So yeah, he's saying you drill a hole in the brain. No, you drill a hole in the skull. Put in this little like thing an inch in diameter, and then you need to get little wires put to different parts of your brain to like do various shite. And it can just do stuff like, I think, is it paraplegic's the word? They can just stimulate the brain and fire off electrical impulses where there's an issue. So there you are. Sounds very good, doesn't it? It would apparently like stop just stuff to do with the brain. There you are. Alright. Don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that was definitely, I know that's fucking science fiction shit, but he says like it's on the way. So that's fucking happy days. Happy days. So I guess we'll have old things in our brain. So yeah, that'd be a bit of crack, wouldn't it? It's pretty nice, like, to know if something stupid that happens, it's like getting a stroke. We just get this thing in our brain. And yes, it will be an absolute horror film, but it's pretty good, like, it's pretty good. He says all the stuff's there, but they don't have the, what's that word? I think they have the hardware, but they don't have the software hooked up, like, or something. Who knows? Who knows? He's saying they'd be trying on people that had strokes or whatever, people who are paralysed in bed, but it's like I don't know the word for it. It's not like a spinal injury, who knows? Someone knows these right words. He was also talking about the importance of not eating before bed. He's big into it. I've noticed that. And then, sorry, I'm jumping around topics here. So, Elon Musk, Rick and Morty, what's that other one? 2020, the film that came out yesterday. Capone. By God, Capone was so confusing. The whole way through it, I was like, oh, this is fucking class, but what is going on? And to be honest, at the end, I thought I wasn't paying attention properly because I didn't understand it. And then I was looking into it online, and I was like, oh, it's meant to like simulate what it's like to have Alzheimer's or something. But it's if that was the audio version, you just have someone listen to someone screaming and going, oh yeah, that's raw emotion. It's pretty fucking nasty though. So yeah, there's some very nice comedy parts where like Tom Hardy, who dressed up as Al Capone, he's driving around and he's dressed up as a woman, so he won't get stopped and stuff. But yeah. There you are. There you are. Bum, 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 bum. Android app with more than 4.2 billion downloads leaked user data through Google's Firebase. Some 24,000 Android applications have been leaking sensitive data, including mobile phone numbers and passwords. Surprise! Through improperly configured storage on Google's Firebase development platform, a new study has found. This is Russia Today, who've been known for telling the porky here and there, but they're also just very good. Apparently BBC is like horrifically I grew up with BBC, so I didn't notice, but apparently it's horrifically biased and just, what's that thing called? Not brainwashy, but they have their own agenda and all that stuff. There you are, who knows? Europe needs to break EU. This is another headline, or whatever. Headlines. Oh, Jesus. I said, here's an article, or whatever. Oh, jeez. It's about transgender, so I better... I don't know, I want to read it, but I've already made one transgender joke, so I'll leave it there. Quit while I'm behind. Darling. Protest. Oh, shit, lad. Oh, shit's about to go down. The Journal are actually reporting. This is fucking mental. How did they get away with that? Damn, they reported on a protest. That's mental. Like an anti-coronavirus protest. Normally, they just pretend it never happened. This is wild. Anyway, fuck. Happy days. Protest against guarded checkpoint in Galway condemned as reckless and dangerous. Damn. So yeah, there's another protest. That's grand. It's been going on worldwide and stuff, but it's just on RTE that's their national thing. They tend to just not show stuff that they don't kind of have to. They can get away with or whatever. Anyway, RTE, it's good for you. It's good. There it is. It's good for you, RTE. Oh, that's a good beard scratch there. People that give nothing have no respect for society. Nah, fucking should treat it accordingly, says top comment. So there's a lad straight away stirring that pot, pissing people off. Lewis Jacob. He's one of those cunts with the fucking bag over his head. Anyway, good idea if you want to have no society, says Jacob. In response to that, Fintino Phallus says, how do you measure respect for society? Who dictates it? Oh, damn. Next, Honeybee chimes in. Have you seen the size of... Bees are the biggest they've ever been this year. Not really, but that's the way it feels. There's a bird on the roof there. Where are the pictures of protesters just for equality? There were plenty of pictures of protesters outside the forecourts. I would like to see the protesters are objecting to or what they feel a concern about policing operation designed to keep them families safe. Oh my word. John Elliott says, even if you aren't a fan of the checkpoints, they are taking some amount of drugs out of circulation. I've never seen so many drug seizures. Is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? Cormac Laffian says, try a different route. Ooh. Patrick says, I hope a lot of people have detoxed at home and that have a sense to start up again. See in Drogheda yesterday, a healthcare worker official car was used to transport cash. Not sure if it's part gang or they were correlated into doing it, but Gardaí got a load of them. Brilliant. Great work, guards. Alright. Dan. Cobbin beans. Alright. Thomas Sheridan. Protesting against restrictions on a main drug route. Serious, no joke, says, frontline workers should remember these people's faces and ban them from entering hospitals if they're sick. Damn. Frontline workers should remember these people's faces and ban them if they're... So we have someone there... we'll move on. Alan, in response to that, says, from one overreaction to another. So that woman is on the fucking rich one anyway. Alright, here we go. Clark says, what would we do without them? Alright. Evie says, darn awkward, let them win. Alright. Elliot says, I suppose a pandemic is going to bring all the nutters out. Mar says, true, look at all the absolutely disgraceful comments on this article. Oh, fucking hell. The irony escapes her. Joan Kelly says, unreal comments. Did all the comments get deleted or what the fuck? There's not that many comments. Like, I thought the comments were okay. Alright. Right. Fuck. Alright. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna keep it chugging. Al Capone. here we have Lidl are bringing out it's €43 for 50 masks in Lidl. Only 87 cents per pack. Good job, Lidl. People are happy with that. So, alright. Hold out, I guess, if you're gonna... yeah. Here's a tweet by some lad. Quarantino says, remember 6th year I showed ma'am how to control copy for copy and control V for paste, and she asked if I will consider putting down computer science in my CEO. Oh, it's so true. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Alright. They got me. Alright. So, we'll go into the made COVID thread. It's Reddit today on Reddit. Today on the Vegan Stephen podcast, it's very serious. Black woman shot and killed after Kentucky police entered her home as she slept, family says. This is like breaking news or something from fucking thing. Perfect start to a campaign to get me part in the Keanu Mysteries. Response is, are we blind? Destroy the campaign. I don't know, yeah, okay, whatever. And also, in court filing, FBI accidentally reveals name of Saudi official suspected of directing support for 9/11 hijackers. And also, I'm pregnant. Having a scan soon to find out if it's a girl or an abortion. Hashtag kill all men. Love heart. I thought only guys were allowed to make those jokes. Anyway. Alright. And should we have a look at the comments? The people are going to be fucking fuming. Fucking fuming. Right. So tickle that subscribe button. TikTok. Vegan Stephen music. All the good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Elon Musk says don't eat before bed. It'll affect your sleep quality. And then you'll sleep better and you'll become more efficient, productive, and yeah. So he thinks a big thing is he's a lot of people think he's a very, very productive man. And I definitely say he is. He runs SpaceX, the Boring Company, and some other good stuff. That good shit, man. Alright, it's working. Okay. So here's the comments from the woman looking for the man, I wanted to make that joke so many times, and I was like, that's too far, I can't make that joke. But the inverse of that, I said I won't make it. I think I actually did make it once. I did a boy over an abortion. General Aladdin said the same, but inverted. Alright. You have HIV, Aladdin? It says response to that. That's General Aladdin. Alright. She's the anti-Aladdin. Alright, it just keeps going on. Does a speech out about peace, starts laughing, tries again. Alright. There you have it. Elon Musk and fucking Joe Rogan were lolling at how they don't read the comments. They just say there's like a meme wars going on below. Just like so fucking trivial. But yeah, they're fucking hilarious. You have Biden says Osco Cortez to be put on policy panel. Campaign update. Jeez, that sounds fierce born. Alright. Okay, so High Court. Man, sure, we have a little look at this Gemma O'Doherty. Are there any comments? We'll have a little look. I'm not sure who she's the... Comments turned off. YouTube documentary on Mary Boyle accuses alleged political interference. Twin sister of Mary Boyle complained that... I just found some fucking mad shit. And who fucking knows what this is all about. I love cursing. It's a personal hobby of mine. By the way, here's some comments about the little masks. First is someone complaining. Fucking typical. You've You've a lot of places selling those for €2-3 a piece, or $4.50 in some chemists. Yeah, that's fucking true. McCabe's Pharmacy are selling them for $8.50 per disposable mask. They didn't have that price on the website, but they emailed me after I ordered a pack to let me know, and offered a refund if that was too expensive. Fair play, little. Yeah, to be honest, the first thing I did was like, oh, complain. But we'd be fucked out of them, wouldn't we? That's the thing. Complaining. There's nothing like it. That's insanity. But keep in mind, there are different variations. This one's non-medical, and medical ones offer 98 plus filtration. There we are. Oh, not all masks were created equal. Controversial statement. This lad has no time for mask equality. No. Non-medical grade. So, do they actual stop cover? Right. But yeah, they're not medical grade. Irish social media is filled with self-indulgent moaners. Self-indulgent moaners. It's fucking priceless. What you should do is yeah, there's a big thing is people in power and government or all. People who make decisions can only make decisions with the information available to them at the time, and they get scrutinised against information that is currently like available, not the information that was available to them at the time. Like the lads in Chernobyl thought they were doing a great job. It's best only information they had available to them at the time. Didn't realise how fucking horrific it was, and now in hindsight just like, how could they be so awful and all stuff, but at the time they thought they were just doing fucking the right thing. Or did they? Flip, who knows. 24 more deaths confirmed here in Wuhan. So yeah, Musk was very... I've heard loads of people talk about this, that no one's dying of coronavirus. It's always linked to something else, and it's people over 60. And anyway, I'm pretty sure what I just said directly contradicts YouTube's rules and regulations, because that's not what the World Health Organization is currently saying. So fucking awkward. It's up. Sure, listen, you have to complain, don't you? Eurovision fans, and time to catch up with normal TV. It's your weekly TV guide. Could you be fucking arsed watching TV? Like, would you ever? Anyway, sorry. It's a great sense of community, isn't that right? Irish television. Personally, I fucking hate Eurovision and singing contests, but that's just me. Ed, I hope the weather will be nice, because it looks like I won't be watching the television. Burn! From Ed. His profile picture is just a fucking bull with balls on his cunt. Alright. Peter Damon says, in response, could they have played the music videos instead of having performers and still had voting, etc.? Not that I care. Tony O'Neill says, definitely won't be turning into a drool. That's D-R-U-L-E. Alright. John says, John Keane says, Mark, are you okay? Bachelor's Walk Comedy Club? Are you on the Dutch Gold again? And he's doing secret shout outs here. And Mark says, he's on his bike there. Must be a key fit kind of lad. Anyone watch Bachelor's Walk last night? I've forgotten what Comedy Gold it was. What's this article about? Alright. So yeah, I don't know. Like, fucking, I don't know how people watch this stuff. I don't know. Yeah. What the fuck's all this shit about? Does RTE not know the internet exists, or what's the crack? Anyway, sure, listen. Fair play to everyone. Everyone's working hard, and all that stuff. I was trying to get a job a few times in RTE, and everyone I knew who worked there was like, seriously, don't work here. Nothing wrong with RTE, but just things are a lot more cracked up. You think things are a lot, like, I thought if I went in there, just everyone would be drinking pints and fucking ride in the bathroom, because fucking showbiz, baby. But there, apparently that's not how shit goes down. So it's like, oh, balls. But yeah, man, RTE, parents be chuffed. I think if you're on RTE, it's you'd be definitely sticking that in the fridge. Like, you'd definitely call to some. Sure, fucking who gives a shit in here? It's just traditions. Who knows? Moving on with the song. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, So in summary,